Hey guys! So today's video is going to be a get ready with me. I'm so excited. Tonight I'm having a party to celebrate 7 years on YouTube. If you guys haven't seen my montage yet, then make sure you go and check that out. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years, and to celebrate, I'm throwing a little bit of a party for some of my blogger friends, some of my actual personal friends as well who've been there for me for the past 7 years, my management team, some of the amazing guys from Style Hall who I work with all the time, and lots of the brands that I work with as well. We're just having a little get together in Harvey Nichols, and I want you guys to come and get ready with me, and I'll show you a little bit of the party as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get ready. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is take off all of my makeup from the day that I have got on already, because I'm going to start from fresh, and I'm taking my makeup off using my simple micellar water. I've actually been using the Garnier one recently, and I really do like that one as well, but this is just the one I had with me. And then I'm going to pop on a mask. I'm using my Oskia Renaissance mask. I really like this for before events because I feel like it just leaves your skin kind of really plump and fresh, and yeah, it's just a really nice kind of instant results mask. And then whilst I've got that on, I'm going to make a cup of tea for me and my friend Gareth, who's coming around to do my hair today, and just sit down and have a bit of a chat with him and chill out whilst the mask kind of sinks in and does all of that good stuff. So I'm making a cup of tea for me and a coffee for Gareth and just chilling out for a little bit. And then once it's time to take my mask off after about 15-20 minutes, I'm just using a flannel and warm water and just removing it, and then I am popping on a little bit of my Pixie Glow Tonic and just using this as a toner. I really like this in terms of like long-term results, but it's actually really nice. It makes your skin feel kind of really smooth and fresh as well. And then for moisturiser, I'm popping on my Sarah Chapman Skinesis Skin Insurance Moisturiser, which I really like because it has a little bit of coverage in it, but it's not like using a foundation. It's just like a really nice kind of base for your makeup as well as a moisturiser. So I really like that, just popping that on. And then once I have applied that, I'm also using a little bit of eye cream, and I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Cream today, but only a tiny bit, because when I'm applying this in the day, it is quite heavy, and I find that it doesn't sit under makeup as well if you apply too much, so you just got to be really careful with that. At night time I like slather it on. But then moving on to my makeup, I am using my Shiseido Synchro Skin foundation in Neutral 3 and using my Sephora, I think it's number 43 brush, just to buff this into my skin. And yeah, I really love this foundation. It's just very smooth looking. It's kind of got that really nice semi matte finish, but it still looks really natural and kind of glowing. Then I'm popping on a little bit of concealer, namely on this giant spot on my side of my face that is just really hard to conceal. I'm using my Lancome Longwear concealer and my NARS creamy radiant concealer under my eyes, and just kind of like using a combination of those two all over my face. My NARS concealer is in Custard, if you guys want to know, and I really like this for under my eyes because it's not too liquidy that it moves too much, but it also isn't too solid that it's cakey. And then I'm setting everything in place using my Laura Mercier translucent powder and just leaving that for a little bit as well whilst I do my eyebrows, just for everything to kind of like set. For my eyebrows today, I'm using my Marc Jacobs brow pencil. I think this is in the third darkest shade. I can't quite remember the number of it, but it's like the medium brown shade. So I'm brushing my eyebrows up and then just filling them in using that pencil, and then using a little bit of my Rimmel Brow This Way clear brow gel just to set them into place. And then for bronzer, I'm using my Bourjois chocolate bronzer. I'm actually not using that to contour really, I'm using it just to kind of warm up my complexion because my tan is fading seriously fast. And then for blusher, I'm using my NARS Orgasm blusher, which I really like for events because it does have that kind of like shimmer in it, which I really like. I'm also applying a little bit of highlighter. I'm using my MAC Lightscapade, which is a really beautiful kind of ethereal, kind of slightly blue toned glow, but it's a really subtle level of shimmer, so it just really glows and it's just very beautiful. I love this powder so much. So I really love that as a kind of final step to my base makeup. Just really adds a beautiful kind of glow to the skin. And then moving on to my eyes, I'm going to apply my Lancome Ombre Hypno Stilo in number 4, which is a really beautiful kind of brown taupey colour, and it makes a really nice base for your eye makeup. So I'm applying that all over my lids and then using a fluffy brush just to kind of blend that in as a really kind of nice, slightly smoky base. It's a really pretty kind of like cool toned taupe colour. It's a really easy product to use as well. So I'm applying that on my lid, and then I'm also going to take a little bit of it underneath my eye as well and then just blend that in too.
Then I'm going to be using my NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm using the Warm Neutral shade, and I'm going to take the bottom right hand colour, so it's a kind of really pretty dark kind of plum brown tone, and just smoke up the edges of my eye makeup using that, and then use a little bit of my Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner just along the tight line and the waterline, and also along my lash line along the top and bottom, and just smoke that up. And then for mascara, I'm using my Estee Edit mascara. This is a kind of funny one. I didn't think I would like this mascara, but it's actually really good. It's a double-ended one. One side is like a rubber one, and the other side is a bristled one. So I just like to use them in kind of combination with each other. I usually use the bristled one first and then the rubber one over the top to add a little bit of extra volume, but it's a really good mascara actually, and I would recommend it. Then I'm popping on some false lashes. I'm using my Fleur Loves ones from my range with Isla, which are my ultimate favourite. They're just so easy to apply and just look really natural as well. So I'm popping those on, and then I'm going to apply a little bit of liner over the kind of seam where they join my natural lashes, just to make them look a little bit more natural. I'm using the Clarins 3-dot liner for this, just because it's just a really easy kind of fine liner to be able to join that together. I'm not doing any major liquid liner or anything. And then I'm using a Smashbox lipstick, and this is in Later, which is a really pretty kind of peachy coral tone. It's quite neutral. I've gone fairly dark with the eyes, so I wanted to keep it neutral with the lips. And then I'm also applying the Insta matte kind of, I would say gloss, but it's not a gloss, it's like a matte top coat for your lips. It's like a lipstick transformer, they call it, and you just pop a little bit over a non-matte lipstick to make it look more matte. I have to say, it's not going to make it so super matte, but I really like this because it's almost like a lip balm texture, but you get a kind of matte finish. So you get that kind of moisturising feel, but a matte finish, which is the best of both worlds for me, because matte can be a little bit tricky. So that's it for my makeup look. And then moving on to my hair, like I said before, my friend Gareth did my hair, and we decided to go for a kind of high pony with a wavy kind of texture to the ponytail, and then have it really loose and kind of messy looking at the front. And I really think it went well with the dress, because the dress was quite, as you'll see in a minute, is quite girly and quite princessy. So I think it went really well to have that kind of like textured updo kind of look. I also painted my nails whilst Gareth was doing my hair using a L'Oreal colour called Café de Nuit, which I really like. Just a really perfect neutral, like it's not too grey and it's not too pink. And then yeah, this is my final look. My dress is from Topshop. It's a laser cut kind of off the shoulder dress, which I really love, and I paired it with my clutch bag from Sophia Webster, which is beautiful. It looks good enough to eat. It's like embellished and kind of, it looks like a big sweetie, and I absolutely love it. It doesn't fit much in it, but it is my new favourite. And then I also paired that with my Jean Vito Rossi clear plexi pumps, and that was it for my outfit. I really love this outfit. I felt really girly and kind of comfortable in it, so I was super happy in it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. I'm going to share a bit of the party with you all as well, just to show you a little bit of an insight into it. And once again, a massive, huge thank you to you all for your support over the past 7 years. It's been such an awesome journey, and I really hope you guys are here for many years to come, and I'll see you again in my next video, guys. Bye!